Hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of Automaton Battles. For this episode, we'll be having two new ships. I will be doing a dual ship team for the red and blue team, while the green team will be represented by what I've been using as a PvP ship on the official servers. We'll go through that one first. The first ship is what I've named it Dancer. I've been using it as a PvP ship on the Keen official servers to some very great effect there. It has 4 artillery turrets as range is key in PvP, and it has a setup of 3 railgun turrets there in the front, able to put out some really high alpha damage with the railguns. They can be fired all at the same time or one by one staggered. Artillery turrets will also put out a lot of DPS, and at long ranges they do have slow tracking, and they have like a bit of bad angles, like they can't fire straight up and so forth. And for close quarter combat, if something rushes it, it does have a custom made assault cannon or autocannon turret there on the top with, I think it's 18 autocannons. Some might say it's overkill, some might say it's not enough. We'll let the action speak for it when it comes to the battle stage of this episode. The other new ship we have for the other team is the Nightfury Escort, made by one of the viewers, Zaflow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He was posting on my other videos asking me to test his escort drone up against some of my ships. I did run a few tests with this one, and it does seem to be a bit fragile, a bit lightweight on its own, which is why I've teamed it up with the Hammerhead from last episode. The Hammerhead also winning last episode means it has earned the right to move on to this episode. This escort features 2 static artillery cannons for some long range fire, as well as 2 custom turrets with 6 autocannons in each turret. And it's a mix of hydrogen, ion and atmospheric thrusters. So I imagine that this one should be able to operate in most environments and thus make it a good all-round escort. Same as last week, this week's battle will be fought a best of 3, where it's about controlling the center. Whichever teams control the center, either by disabling all weapons on the other side or by making them unable to return to the center, will be declared winner. And same as last week, it is a best of 3. Let's get into the action. Right then, here we are, following the of the dancers right now. Second dancer here as well. Both of them moving towards the center. For the other team, we have the 2 Hammerheads. Hammerhead 1, Hammerhead number 2, and we've got 2 Nightfury Escorts following them in as well. So it'll be exciting to see how these escorts do. I did test them a little bit, and they do seem a bit fragile, hence why I've teamed them up with the Hammerheads. But excited to see how the initial engagement goes. Closing into the center here, I'm gonna hide the UI, and we're about to see the engagement starts. First shot from the Nightfury towards the dancer. Seems like a miss. Dancer responds. First Nightfury takes some big hits there. Seems struggling. Oh, a bit of a collision as well. That's probably going to be in favor of the team with the more ships. First Nightfury gets lit up by the turret on the dancer. Second one is pulling back to start a new attack run. And the Hammerheads are in close combat with first dancer. Seem to be locked onto the one at range though, but the turret's still attacking the closest one. First Dancer definitely in some trouble there. Like from that collision, from being the close range target for both these ships. Still doing a lot of damage in return though. Those artillery turrets do pack a punch. And oh, more collisions happening. Wow. They are absolutely using everything at their disposal to put the pain on each other, these two teams. Nightfury strafes his pass. Misses with shots. Looks like he's going to line up again to try for another attack run. Has lost his costume turret, this Dancer. So the Nightfury should be a little bit safer. It has to... They seem to be rather fragile escorts though, the Nightfuries. They do have to be careful of incoming shots from the Dancers. Let's take a look at how the ships are doing. Let's see. Orbit mode. First Dancer. Lost all railguns. Still has 2 artillery turrets firing. And is locked onto a Hammerhead, giving chase. Trying to do its best. Oh! Takes a big hit to its Hydrogen tank there though. And looks like it still lost its front. Looks like it still has hydrogen tanks, so it should still be able to move. But the AI blocks are gone, so now it's just the turrets working by themselves. Nightfury comes in for an attack run. Does not sort to do a lot. Second Dancer has also lost a custom turret. Incoming hits here. Takes a chunk out of its front armor. Artillery turrets are responding. Firing away at the Hammerhead. Changes target to the second Hammerhead. And just dodged the incoming fire from behind. And is trying to put the pain on the Hammerhead. First Hammerhead has lost Hydro, it seems. So it seems to be unable to maneuver at all. It's just drifting. Still being escorted by the Nightfury. Should still be in weapons range. Although it seems like turrets ain't targeting, so it might have lost its AI core as well. This might be a brain kill, to put it that way. Second Hammerhead. Looks to be in very good shape. Still has both railgun turrets as well. All 4 assault turrets. Has lost a chunk of armor on its right turret pod. So the bottom turret there is severed and will not be getting more ammo. But both railguns are working and the other turrets seem to be fine. Oh no, splash at the bottom right turret as well. Seems to be disconnected from the conveyors. And given that none of them are firing. Oh no, here we go. Just as I was about to say. They are still firing. Getting some big hits on that Dancer there. Not looking good for Green Team. Going in close for some precision shots. Oh, has to be careful here. It's collision with his teammates. And those railguns, they do still hurt. They do have a long cooldown though, so while they are reloading, the Hammerhead can, you know, spend that time to put some hurt back onto the Dancer. And staying in close range should let it get the most precision out of its weapons. Loses the right railgun turret, left one still operational. Let's take a quick look at the escorts. Here's one still functioning. Playing around, staying out of aggro range. Trying to get its 2 artillery turrets on target. Not really getting in range for its custom turrets to do much. This ship is set up as the creator had it on the workshop. He said it was ready to work. So I haven't altered the AI settings any on it. So it's working the way the creator wanted it to work. Lining up for another attack run here. Fires the artilleries. Almost hits it. Let's see if he gets another shot off on this attack run. Hammerhead firing away. Oh, some big hits there on the dancer. Did we get another volley? No, breaks off the attack. Back to the Hammerhead. Pounding away with those custom railgun turrets, doing a lot of damage this match. Dancer seems to be aggroed onto the disabled Hammerhead. That's a bit of a mistake. Maybe it wants to try to secure a kill before it itself is disabled. Not sure that's the best tactic though. First Hammerhead completely, first Dancer completely disabled. Still has the guns, but it's outside of combat range, so it can't do anything. This is the one still operational. Oh! Was operational. We'll see. Yeah, getting like hammered by the Hammerhead. It's not a good position to be in. All artillery turrets seem to be down. Center railgun might still be operational. The Belders seem to be repairing it. Taking some interior turret fire there from the Nightfury Escort. Oh, one turret still operational. Firing at that escort. It's not out of the fight quite yet. Let's see what its plan is here. Incoming. Hits are deadly. Still locked onto the disabled Hammerhead. Really wants to secure that kill before it moves onto the remaining ships. Turret here is not really tracking, it seems. So it's gonna come down to the railgun if its reload is done. Although it's not looking good, especially with that Hammerhead chasing it from behind. Looks like it's out of hydrogen, so it's down to just the ion thrusters. And this is a ship I've flown a lot myself in PvP on the official servers. And with just ions, it does not really have the agility to dodge shots. And you can see it here just taking hit after hit from the Hammerhead. Hammerhead just trailing behind, taking its time, firing away with the custom railgun turret. It might be a little bit out of range for the assault turrets to do work, but as long as it's in range of with the railgun turret, that should be plenty. Nightfury coming in for attacking as well. Still haven't seen those AI turrets do, or custom turrets do any work, so I will take a quick look at them before the next round to see if there might be some setting issues. I'm a bit hesitant to call this match over, given that the artillery turrets are still working. At the same time, can't really fire back at the Hammerhead. So given the fact that this Hammerhead is still weapons operational, can maneuver, and that the Dancer seems to just be adrift, I am gonna referee this round to the red team. Given the fact that they still have two ships that can maneuver, and they have weapons enabled, while the green team, the Dancers, do not. That's gonna be round one. Stay tuned for round two. Alright then, here we are for round two. All ships information heading toward the center. The issue with the turrets, custom turrets on the Nightfuries was a very easy fix. It was simple that the AI wasn't enabled on them. Having turned on the AI, they should now function. Also, given that they should be a lot stronger now that the AR are enabled for the turrets. I've changed the team around a little bit. I've taken away one Hammerhead and I've added a third Nightfury Escort instead. Still going up against 2 dancers. And we will spectate the dancers this time as they go in to engage. Opening volley here from the Nightfuries. Misses. Second one hits. Dancers are responding with both railguns and turrets. First dancer taking some big hits there though. Looks like it lost its turrets. Second dancer firing away with its custom turret. Seems to wreck that one Nightfury. Lining up towards what has targeted. Looks like it is tracking the Hammerhead. And yeah, we do see the turrets from the Nightfuries are functioning this time. First Nightfury disabled, second one is maneuvering. Look like it's going in for an attack run here. You can see the Dancer and the Hammerhead brawling away there in the background as the Nightfury comes in. Custom turrets fires away and tries to dip out here before it's going to take too much damage from the Dancer in return. A very solid attack run from the Nightfury. First Dancer is taking a lot of damage, eating even more damage here from the Nightfury as it goes past on an attack run. Really can't be taking this amount of damage. Still locked onto the Hammerhead though. Second Nightfury as well, probably. Firing away here. Second Dancer still has his custom turret. Firing away at the Hammerhead. Is taking fire from the Hammerhead as well. Raygun turrets. Rayguns seems to be fine. So this one is mostly intact so far. If the UI will help us here. Oh yeah, we can see the Nightfuries there. Oh, one crashes into the asteroid. Didn't have enough thrusters to avoid the asteroid in time there. And does take itself out of the fight that way. Oh, what a disappointing way to go out for it. Still, looks like 2 out of 3 Nightfuries are still operational. Both Dancers are also still maneuvering about. Hammerhead, let's get the Hammerhead there, is eating a lot of railgun fire. Ooh! Big explosion there. Looks like that was both Hydrogen tanks blowing up. So the Hammerhead can no longer maneuver, loses its turrets as well, has lost both of its railgun turrets. And it should just be a floating husk at this time. We'll see if the Dancer picks up on it and decides to target the escorts instead, or if they will stay locked onto the Hammerhead. Here's the first escort, the one that had the unfortunate meet and greet with the asteroid. Second escort seems to be relatively intact, some smoke coming off of some of its thrusters. Has lost one custom turret, but the other one's still effective. Firing away here at the Dancer. A badly timed reload for a turret there perhaps. The third escort lining up for an attack run. Seems to be in mid condition. Only smoke coming off of this one is from the muzzle flashes. And really putting some damage onto those railguns of the Dancer. Dancer seem to be still be targeting the Hammerhead. Hammerhead though, definitely suffering. This is the most beaten up Dancer. Looks like it's targeting the Nightfury Escort now. At least the turrets are. Will it get some shots off? Oh no, looks to be just outside of its arc of fire. Has this one lined up though. Turrets are turning, firing. One hit. Taking a lot of damage from those custom turrets on the Nightfury. They're really putting in some effort. Changes target. Oh, big railgun hit there on the second. Oh, look at that. Both dancers decides to double team the escort, pummeling it with railgun. Oh, railgun hits there and cuts it in half. Wow, that's definitely a kill. Somehow, the dancer is still in the fight, still operational. Technically a bit of a glass tank, but yeah, still in it. Escort comes in. He's trying to finish the mostly damaged dancer, but without the hammerhead to take aggro, and without strengthening numbers, it's not looking good. First dancer is down to just one artillery turret, and it's railguns. Second dancer. Unfortunately for the Nightfury, this dancer seems to be relatively intact. Has all turrets, all railguns, and even has the custom turret still operational, even though it's outside of engagement range. Firing away at the Nightfury. Oh, it's just taking massive punishment there. Not looking good. Moving in closer. Maybe we'll see the custom turret here finish it. Custom turret is turning. And opens up. All assault cannons. All the cannons firing away. And it's looking grim for the Nightfury Escort. Wow. But when that assault turret or custom turret gets in range, it absolutely demolishes whatever it can hit. At this point, I think it's just a cleanup job for the two dancers. First Nightfury, definitely out. Second Nightfury, also definitely out. Third Nightfury, yeah. I'd say that's out. Some railgun shots there just to make sure. Oof. Hammerhead disabled. First dancer. Very, very beaten up. I am so surprised that this thing is still alive. Seems to have all its AI blocks intact as well. So this one should be able to return to the center to score points. And then of course we have the second dancer, which is just, yeah, more or less in mint condition. So yeah, round 2 goes to the green team. And we're then looking at a 1-1, and we're going to take it to the third and final round to determine who's the winner. Alright then, here we are for the third and final round. Decided to beef up the blue team, the team with the Hammerhead and the Nightfury Escort, with an additional 2 more escorts. And the dancer team, green team, are still 2 dancers, no settings changed on them. For this initial engagement, I think we'll be following the Hammerhead, as I don't think we've had that point of view yet as it's going in. And hopefully we'll get to see some action, or we could have. Actually, let's position the camera in the center, and that should catch the most of it. Ships are closing engagement down here. Nightfury gets the opening volley. I've been a hit there on the dancer. Second volley misses. Dancer returns fire. Oh, Nightfury eats it. Second one is getting within custom turret range. Is firing away. Turret from the dancer starts responding. Tearing away at Nightfury. Dancer also taking fire from a second Nightfury, third Nightfury, and the Hammerhead. But the turret is still operational, so it's trading custom turret fire here back and forth. Not looking good for the Dancer. There's a lot of incoming damage there. Nightfuries do pull away. Looks like they mostly made it out. Fourth Nightfury is engaging. Second Dancer locked onto the Hammerhead, doing long-range trades with it. First Hammerhead seemed to maybe have a mobility kill. No, it's fine. Turrets are firing at the escorts, while the railgun seems to be trained on the Hammerhead. Hammerhead firing on the second Dancer now. Never mind, firing on the first Dancer. Wow, a lot of targets swapping here. Railgun hit comes in. Some central hits there on the Hammerhead. The Dancer eating autocannon fire from the escorts. Looking very bad for it. The escorts are just chipping away. How is he doing? Has taken some central damage there. Is closing the distance with the mostly operational Dancer. Trying to take this in a 1v1 while the escorts handles the second one. Eats a railgun shot there. Centermass loses his forehead, as is traditional at this point. Dancer has lost its custom turrets, so going close range with it now is a bit safer. Those artillery turrets though still do a lot of damage. Taking some hits to its lower thruster nozzle. Really just a brawl at this point. Both teams slugging away. Neither side seems to be keen on pulling out. It's custom railgun turret and slow turrets versus artillery turrets at this point. And eventually the railguns when they reload. Massive destruction on both sides here. Big railgun salvo center mass on the Hammerhead. Look painful. Let's take a look. Seems like all the AI blocks did survive. Thrusters are taking damage though. The center of the ship as well is starting to pour out. The neck is holding on by a thread. The head gets severed, split in several pieces. Look at the Dancers. First Dancer, struggling to move, might have one operational artillery turret. Second Dancer is the one fighting the Hammerhead. Still has a good amount of trust. Still has 3 out of 4 artillery turrets working. Hammerhead seems to be drifting. Might have been a ability kill on it. Yeah, looks like its hydro is out and its power is out. You can look at the gyroscopes there and the jump drive. Them being red means that it's out of power. So it is a engine kill or power kill on the Hammerhead. Let's try to catch that action in the background there. Dancer engaging escorts. Artillery turrets do have good range and the escorts are very fragile. So they need to try to keep their speed up to dodge those shells. Let's look at the escorts. First escort, not much left. Second escort, still maneuvering, but I'm unsure if it's in combat or not. Should be in aggro range of the Dancer. But given the fact that it's not trying to target it, I'm gonna assume that this has had its oh, some big hits there in the background onto that escort. Has had its AI block combat block disabled, so it's just trying to orbit the center at this point. Can still score points in the end if the dancer ends up not being able to hold the center. If the other escort manages to get a mobility kill on that dancer, or kill it completely even. This escort is coming in for an attack run. Maybe? No? Switch to the dancers. See how the action is going. One escort incoming with it, the other ones are struggling to get in range. That's very much in favor for the dancer. If it's able to take the escorts on one by one, as their strength lies in numbers. Chipping away at that dancer, getting good central hits, and they are very fragile escorts. They're almost as big as the dancers in terms of size, but they're a lot more fragile. The layout is just a lot more exposed. Looks like that's a kill on the first one. Dancer locked onto a new escort here. Approaching, firing away. And big hits onto its center mass. It looks like the escort is struggling to maneuver. No, it's speeding up now. Outside of weapons range for the dancer at the moment. Just about. Still barely within AI lock range. Both ships roughly 2 kilometers from the center. The first escort out, second escort. Still maneuvering a little bit. Is this the one being chased? Oh! Yeah, this was the one being chased. Struggling. Third. Seems to be adrift 5-10 kilometers from the center. Fourth one. Is maneuvering. Is it locked onto something? Is fighting something over here. Is it just stuck on some debris? Let's have a look. If it's just chasing nothing, I'm gonna... that. Guess we can get back into the fight. That should have it return to the center now. Yeah. It should be engaging the last dancer when it gets there. Looks like the first dancer is also trying to make its way towards the center. Still has one iron thruster left, so it is able to get to the center. So it has 2 turrets left, it seems like, although one is clear severed. So only one is fully operational. I'm unsure about railguns. And the second dancer is sitting comfortably at the center, waiting to see if anything wants to come to challenge it. Yeah, I'm gonna skip forward here for you guys. I'm gonna keep recording, but I will skip forward until combat resumes. Right then, here we are. Nightfury drone is approaching the center. We can see the dancer there sitting in front of the asteroid. It's a bit hard to spot, but it should be coming within weapons range now any minute, or any second rather. Distance sensor 2.5. Dancer turning to engage. Nightfury gets the first shots. Barely misses. Return volley. Dodges the initial shots. Oh, but does not dodge railguns. That might have been it for the Nightfuries. Still has its interior turrets. I don't think an interior turret is going to be enough though. looks like a mobility kill on the Dancer. AI block disabled, and it's a cleanup duty for the Dancer now. So yeah, a very close fight, I think. Blue team was so close to disabling the Dancers completely. First Dancer is 90% fire, 10% ship. Almost fully out of the fight. Second Dancer has taken a lot of damage to the front, has lost an artillery turret, has a lot of damage to its top armor, but still very combat capable. Yeah. It's a fight. It's gonna be a 2-1 victory to green team over the combined forces of Nightfury and Hammerheads on the blue team. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, if you have any feedback, put it in the comments. I love to hear it. If you have any ships yourself you would like to see me test out in this scenario, feel free to give me a link to them, and I will take a look at them and test them. Until next time, I've been Murloc Joe. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye bye.